5 minutes, and we want to stick to that. Today, we're going to talk about your ideal lesbian love.
Discover the secret to find and attracting your ideal lesbian love.
But first, we're going to say, who is your ideal partner? Who is your ideal partner? Now, I know before I met Tasha, there were different things that I focused on. And if I had followed the list that I had for an ideal partner, I wouldn't have met Tasha. So that's why it's really good to examine what you are really putting down on a list. Because sometimes the list is not real. The list is not really your ideal partner. So, what we're going to look at today is something called psychographics. And we're going to look at that versus demographics. The definition of psychographics is that it is the study and classification of people according to their attitudes, their aspirations, and other psychological criteria. Whereas demographic information tends to focus on external or physical factors such as a person's age, ethnicity, their gender. We're all women, so genders are there, and the location. No, while psychographic information is going to focus on the psychological factors, such as their motivation. The things that are really, I think, important, their motivation, their beliefs, their priorities. And so you have to ask yourself the question, am I focusing on psychographics or demographic? What makes a woman ideal for you? Is it her age? You know, if you say I like younger women, I like a woman that's 10 years younger. Would you consider a woman who came along and she's 10 years older?
Right.
You know, would you let that be the deal breaker? Or you say ethnicity. Someone comes along with a different ethnicity, a different race than what you're used to dating.
Right.
Would you be open to that? Or even location. Some people say, I'm not moving anywhere for a woman.
Right.
You know, does the woman have to be in proximity to where you live? Are these the factors that are the most important to you?
Right.
Think about those and possibly think about maybe how they've limited you. When I met Tasha, I would have never thought that I would have been with someone her age. You know, I met her, I was way older. I tell you, 17 years to be exact. I am 17 years older than Tasha. When I met her and realized how old she was, I said, Tasha, you know, I'm way older than you. But what did you say?
I didn't care. For me, the demographics, I'm pretty open. Just before I met Simone and just in the dating game all the way around, I was always open because, the age, the location. I mean, I'm open to find love. So if I feel like the love is, across country, then I may be moving. If, if she's older or younger than me, then so be it. That person makes me happy, then that's what's important.
Yeah. Now, if we say something that resonates with you guys, put a one in the chat in the comments, because right now I'm going to go down a list of things that are more psychographic. If that's something that you like in a woman, put a one in the comment, y'all. Like a sense of humor. I think a woman has to have a sense of humor. Yes. For me.
And Simone is definitely funny, you guys.
And Tasha cracks me up. But look at this. I have been with women before who didn't think I was funny. So guess what? Was that a good match? No, because you might be the funniest woman in the world. You might have the best sense of humor, but if you're with the wrong person, she's not going to get it. She's not going to think you're funny. But a sense of humor is important. If anybody agrees with that, put a one in the comment. Just put the number one. Just hit a number one so that we'll know that you're still with us, that you're still flowing. Hit a number one. What's the next one?
The next one, a person who doesn't play games.
Yeah, you don't want to be with the people to play games. We have enough of that.
Yeah, nobody has time for that.
And then the other thing that makes somebody ideal is the person who you can build a strong friendship with.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, build a strong friendship. You know, we all heard about the 90-day rule. You know, you wait for build it during those 90 days before you go to a place of intimacy with someone, build a strong friendship. Yeah, if you agree, put a one, and then there's that reliability.
Yeah, you have to be able to count on that person.
You
Absolutely.
got to have somebody you can count on. You know, like for example with Tasha, Tasha is always there. She's always there for me. I know I can rely on her to step in for me and for the family, not just me, but for my whole family. And then you want somebody who's romantic. You need the romance. You need
Absolutely.
the romance. Don't overlook that. You might have a strong friendship with somebody, but if the romance isn't there, then guess what? I think that's just your friend. If the romance is not there, that's just your friend, and you could leave her right there in that friendship zone. You know, you can't fake that, right? And then the sexual attraction right along with the romance. Sexual attraction. If you have a really good friend, you love her to death, she might be attracted to you. You don't feel that attraction. Let her know we're just friends.
Right.
Don't mislead her. Let her know we're just friends.
Friends. That's it. That's it.
What about financial stability? Put a number two in the comments if financial stability is something that's important to you in finding your ideal partner. Is financial stability important, or are some of you willing to be the breadwinners and the ones that hold it down? How much is financial stability important to you? Put a number two. Put a two in the comment if it's important.
Yeah, we got a lot of ones going for the sense of humor.
For
So
the
yeah,
sense of,
that's
yeah.
definitely important.
And for the other category, oh no, nobody's thinking financial stability is important. Hey, if it's important, put it too. But let's go on family oriented. Family oriented is so important to me. Jennifer said financial stability is important.
Yeah.
Somebody who's family oriented is so important because my family, we're close. And Tasha now, she is right in there with the family. You know what I'm saying? My sister is her best friend. My mother is her mother, you know? She takes care of my mother. She cooks for her, takes her to the doctor. This is what you want. You want somebody who is going to be family oriented, you know, come in there, learn to love your children, learn to love your siblings, learn to love your parents. That's what you want.
Yes.
If you have a woman who's standoffish and doesn't want to interact with your family, that's going to be an issue lots of times.
Right.
If family oriented is important to you, put a three in the comment. Say a three. Let's go to three. Family oriented, put a three. And then you have people who really love animals. So they're looking for the person that loves animals also. You have to have that compatibility. If you love animals, if your dog is very important to you, like we saw with Annie, her dog had surgery this last week.
Right.
The dog had a tumor on the
On the
paw.
paw.
Yeah. And that was very important to her. And you have to have somebody who's going to see that this is something that's important. This is something that's close to your heart. So if you love animals, don't get with the person who says, you know,
They don't like
I don't want
animals.
any animals.
They're allergic to animals.
Right. And what about loves to travel like us?
Oh my goodness.
We travel all the time. Before we got shut down with COVID, we traveled all the time, y'all. We were just in the air all the time. Yeah. So you have somebody who's going to want to go. Now, I know people who they haven't even left their own state.
Or their city.
Their city. They're just happy right there in that comfort zone. But
which is okay too.
Yep. But if you love to travel, you need somebody who loves to travel. Okay, here comes one. Trustworthy. Yeah. She has to be trustworthy, y'all. If you agree with, hopefully everyone will put a number 4 in the comment and says trustworthy is crucial.
That is crucial, you guys.
It is crucial that the woman is trustworthy and loyal. You know, trustworthy and loyal. That has to be crucial.
Definitely. Lynn said that she loves animals, but they just can't sleep with her and her partner, which is understandable.
But Lynn, you have to let your partner know that up front.
Absolutely.
If you meet somebody who's used to sleeping with their dogs or their cats, then you have to let that person know that up front. Don't get her all involved, all entangled in your web, and then you say to her, "No, the dog can't sleep with us. The cat can't sleep with us." Because
that's part of it, and that could be a deal breaker for some people that love animals. Even though you may be a fan, your partner may want the animals in the bed. So that's definitely a conversation that has to be had with each other.
Trustworthy, loyal. Bernie and Jennifer said, and Laura Bryan said, trustworthy and loyal. You know, they gotta be. Julie says she agrees with Lynn. Now, the next thing, what about a sense of fun? You gotta have that sense of fun. You gotta have that sense of fun, you know?
Yeah, nobody wants a boring partner, you guys. You gotta be able to live a little.
But some people are more stoic, some people are more reserved. You know, everyone is not like, like just jumping up and down.
Yeah, on
Like,
10 all the time.
yeah. So, but there has to be just that sense of fun. That has that sense of fun. Okay, and then shared values. Shared values. We're talking about spiritual, religious, political affiliations. You know, you don't want to. I mean, some people have made this work. Some people have been in
Yes.
households where people's spiritual or religious beliefs were different, and they have gotten married and made it work. Some people have been in households where the political affiliations might have been opposite, but
Right.
they make that work too.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
so if that's something that you feel strong, you feel strongly about, you're going to go toe to toe with someone on, then you know,
Yeah,
don't let that be
definitely.
one of the things that you're looking to attract.
Definitely.
We already said they get along with your family. Someone who's hardworking, hardworking. Who like really wants who really wants someone who's hardworking? Do you want someone who's hardworking? Tasha and I, we're both hardworking. We are both hardworking. And anytime like I have a project, I can count on her, hardworking, with work where your finances are involved, but also hardworking in the home.
Yeah.
When something needs to get done, you get it done. You want that person who's going to be right there, jump in right there with you and get things done in
Yes.
your home.
Absolutely.
Yep. And like I said, I could always count on Tasha to jump in, not just in the home, but with the family.
Right. So some of you guys are saying shared values is always good, but they don't necessarily have to have the same
The
religion.
same religion.
Sense of humor
Mhm.
and diversity is a must.
Yeah, yeah, yep. Okay, now the next thing is like somebody who makes time for you.
Oh yeah, that's definitely important.
You need somebody. No, but I know, and some women hit a number one if you have been in a relationship or been interested in a woman who is not making time for you. There are relationships and there are women who will not make time for you. So it has to be someone who makes time for you, and somebody who really likes you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The time thing for me is essential because I feel like if they don't have time for you, then what are we doing? Like what else is occupying your time? I mean, outside of if you work or something like that, but
Mhm.
what are you doing with your time? So that's
Yeah. And one of the next things is like being able to forgive and forget. You don't want like you don't want to meet a woman. You don't want to attract a woman who is holding grudges, and who's going to hold a grudge against you. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. So you don't want to attract a woman who's going to be that way and hold a grudge.
Right.
And this is why, Tasha, we have this group because we just want to help women work on yourself also because maybe you're that person that's
Right.
unforgiving. Maybe you're that person that holds a grudge.
Right.
So we want to help you work on yourself also.
Yeah, and
We're
help
not,
you to let that stuff go because
yeah.
it festers.
Yeah,
It
because
festers.
we're looking at your ideal soulmate, but later on we're gonna look at you.
Yeah.
But right now we're just
Yeah.
looking at the soulmate.
Yeah.
We're not looking at you yet. We're just looking at what might be interesting for you, what you might really appreciate when that person comes into your life. And when she comes into your life, you're going to be able to recognize her because the things from the list that resonate with you that you're going to add to your list for what you want, you'll see in her. You'll be like, this is the right one. This is the right one.
Yeah.
Now, what a woman that shows an interest in your life. That is important.
Of course.
Have y'all ever spoken to women? Have you ever been on the phone with a woman and you're trying to get to know her and she doesn't even ask you anything about yourself?
Like the whole conversation is all about her.
Yep. Or even you might get to the point where you actually get into a relationship with her and she is not that interested in what you're doing. It's all about her and her life and what she's doing. Hit a number 5 if that has been your story, that you have met women who did not take a deep interest in your life and it was all about them. Because I know those women are out there. Hit a number five. And then we have the ability to talk about the future. If you have a if you have a woman that does not want to talk about the future with you, then just know that you are probably not in her plans for the future. Right. She might just be messing around and playing games. Right. The ability to talk about the future, you know, is key. And I know that okay, so Bernie said she couldn't download the handbook, but we'll get it back out to you. We better get it back out to you guys.
Gloria and Bernie, I seen it in the comments that you guys couldn't download the handbook, okay. So we'll make sure you guys get it going forward.
We'll make sure you get it going forward. I might just copy and actually paste it into email and send it to you guys. Okay, now we've talked about different qualities and attributes. We've talked about the demographic qualities. Yes. We've talked about the psychographic qualities. But with everything that we've said, everything doesn't relate to everyone or resonate with everyone. So we're going to ask you now, and we're going to help you answer because on the worksheets, we have like a fill in the blank section. So we're going to fill in the blanks together, y'all. What makes her special to you? You know, what makes her special to you? Is it her finances? Is it her looks? Is it her love of animals? Is it her
she
sense
make
of
you
humor?
laugh?
Does she make you laugh? That's the first blank. The first it says she makes you laugh. She makes you laugh. The second thing is you are loving and kind to each other. You have to be. You are loving and kind to each other. Somebody hit a one if that's important to you. Hit a one if you know what I'm talking about. If you have met a woman that you are pursuing a relationship with, but she is not kind to you, she is not loving to you. You know, there are a lot of broken women out there, right? There are a lot of hurt women out there. And when a woman is broken and when she's hurt, she's going to bring that to that relationship. Absolutely. She's going to bring that to you. And those are one of the things that you have to be able to know for yourself about yourself and about her and know that that is not what you want to attract at this time. Mm-hmm. That's why we're working on helping women be whole so that when a woman presents herself to you, she is whole and not broken and she can be kind and she can be loving to you. Right. Now here's a fun one. You think she's sexy. Sexy. You think you have to think she's sexy. If you are interested in a woman, you know, that part has to be there. That goes back to sexual attraction. That part has to be there, you know?
And she's your definition of sexy.
Right. Your definition of sexy. And another thing is with your friends, you know, most of us at this point in our lives, you know, we have good friends. If you have good friends, you want the woman that you attract to be able to get along with your friends. She gets along with your friends. Right. That is key. If she doesn't get along with your friends, then your friend it might be a wedge that your friends are putting between you and her, or she's putting a wedge between you and your friends. She has to get along with your friends. Okay. Now what about the next one, Tasha? She doesn't laugh when you call her a nickname like babe. Y'all never heard me call Tasha a nickname. I've never called her a nickname on live, but I always do call her a nickname. I don't think we ever call each other by our name. She never calls me Simone, and I never call her Tasha. And the numerous nicknames I have for her, you know, she doesn't laugh. She loves it. She appreciates it, and I love those terms of endearment, right? Right. So the person that you're attracted to, the person that you want to go forward and spend your life with, she has to like when you call her like a cute name and not get mad about that, right? Right. Okay, she still likes you even when you're acting crazy. We know a lot of us can get to a point where we're acting crazy, y'all. We know that. If you believe that, hit a 4. If y'all are just fun people and sometimes you act crazy, don't make me call you out, Laura. Hit a put a number 4 in there. If when you act crazy and fun and just off the chain, that woman still sees you and just still loves it and appreciates it about you when you're just fun and having a good time, just showing, letting your light shine, you know. Okay, so she enjoys being with you. That's another thing. She has to enjoy being with you.
Absolutely.
Yep. Have you ever been in a relationship with a woman and who doesn't want to spend time with you, or like grudgingly spends time with you?
Yeah, or you have to beg them to spend time with you.
Yeah. No, they have to enjoy they have to enjoy being with you.
Absolutely.
And then it's then when you meet that woman too, you want one that you're both comfortable around each other. You're
Yes.
comfortable around each other. You're able to just,
Be yourself.
be yourself. Tell each other anything. I mean, okay, we've all lived long lives. We've all been living here for a long time, so we know we've done some stuff in our 20s. We don't have to tell her everything that we did. We don't have to tell her everything that we did, right? Because nobody needs to know all that stuff. Hit a 1 if you agree that you don't have to tell the woman everything. But listen, this is key. If she asks you a question about something specific and you don't tell her, like you're keeping it from her, if she
That's the issue.
that's an issue. So if she asks you, tell her, but you don't have to go back 20 years and tell her everything you did. You don't have to tell her how many women you've,
Unless she asks
whatever.
it, if she asks you, then
If she
yeah.
asks you, then tell her, or at least say, I don't feel comfortable talking with that, but talking about that. But yeah, be comfortable talking to the woman you meet. That's very important. And then the next thing is that you're thinking about her constantly. When you think about a woman constantly, you know that she is special to you.
Yes.
Now, on what level of special, that's what you could determine. Initially, it might just be that lust special,
True.
right? But when you start going deeper with that woman, then you're gonna, see that she's special on different levels, on
Right.
the friendship level, on a level where you really get to know each other.
Mhm.
All right, and then the next thing is you are both not flirting with other women. When you meet that special someone, the one that you start talking to, you cannot continue flirting. Some people are just flirts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not. If I was single, 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 I'm very married, 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 married. But if I was single, I might be a flirt. I don't know.
You're
I
right.
might be.
Rightfully so. I mean,
I
nothing
might
wrong with
be.
that if you're single.
But once I start talking to somebody, like from the first night I met Tasha, I knew that was it. I knew that was it. So if I was on Facebook, Instagram, or wherever, and maybe flirting with women, I would not have been flirting with anyone. I would have stopped because I would have known I met the one.
Right. Right.
Yep. Even if you're not sure you met the one, I don't know what you guys think. Put it in comments what you think. Is it disrespectful to flirt with other women when you have begun to talk to someone new? Maybe you're only talking to her for a week. Maybe it's only 2 weeks. But if the two of you have started, really feeling each other, started talking about the possibility maybe
Right.
of something, and she saw you on Facebook or Instagram somewhere flirting with someone else, would that be okay? Do you think that's okay, or is that something that's going to hurt her feelings? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Would you continue to flirt after you've been talking to someone?
Yeah. And Deborah said that she will flirt with that person. Like she likes to still, I guess, keep it spicy and flirt with that
Right.
person that she's,
Talking to.
talking to.
Yeah, I like that, Deborah. Like flirt with the person you're talking to, because I think personally that it would hurt the person's feelings. It would hurt my
Absolutely.
feelings. It
Absolutely.
would hurt my feelings. So that's one thing we have to look at. Okay, and then you get butterflies.
Yeah.
You get butterflies. Who still gets butterflies? Put a 1 if you still get butterflies. Put a one in the comment if you still get butterflies. If you still get butterflies in your stomach when you meet someone that you like and you start feeling her, put a one in that comment if you're still getting butterflies. I still get butterflies. Great. Put a one in that comment. You still get butterflies. Okay. And then you start to think about having that forever relationship with her. It gets to a point where you start to think about having that forever relationship. And, and that's when it's getting serious in your heart and in your mind when you start to think about having that forever relationship with her, you know? And then what about when you meet that person and the two of you start vibing, she's going to take care of you and you're going to take care of her. We're not talking about finances.
Right.
We're not talking about stuff like that. We're not talking about she's going to pay your rent, pay your light bill.
Right.
We're talking about taking care of your heart.
Absolutely.
She's going to take care of your heart and you're going to take care of hers. You're not going to do things that's going to hurt her feelings. You're not going to do things that's going to bring her down.
Right.
You're going to be trying to lift her up, right? That's the goal.
Bernie said it takes her longer to get butterflies. Understood.
That's fine. You could take 90 days for butterflies. We could take But with Tasha, nope. I'm telling the truth, y'all. With Tasha, I got butterflies the first night.
Yeah, I did too.
Hey, I'm not talking about first night. We didn't sleep together, anything like that.
Nope.
We just met, we danced, and there were the butterflies, and we both knew that was it.
Yep.
We're not when we talk about the first night, we're just talking about dancing.
Right.
Yep. Because I had my 90-day rule. I had my 90-day rule. No intimacy for the first 90 days. Because, I believe that's how you get to know somebody. That's how you get to build a strong friendship. And everyone could develop their own rules because maybe like, look, I'm getting older. I'm just, give me 15 days. That's how you feel.
Bernie said exactly 90 days.
90 days.
Yep.
And then the person that you meet, she gets all of your weird habits and she doesn't mind.
Right.
She gets you. When she sees your heart, when she knows your heart, you might do something weird. Have you ever been with a woman that you have done just something weird being yourself? You've just been weird being yourself and she looked at you like with disgust or something, or just like with judgment. Just judgment. That's not the woman you want. You want a woman who she can get that weirdness and appreciate it, like appreciate that you can just show your true self to her.
Right.
And that's the last blank that we have here. You can be your true self with her, your true self, not having to wear that mask
Right.
that we wear sometimes when we first meet somebody and try to just put on airs, make it seem like we're this or that. Because at this point in life, you want to show somebody your true self. But we know that might be hard for some people. We have sometimes, maybe because you're introverted, or maybe sometimes because you're going through something you don't want her to see that. But when you really start feeling special about someone or feeling like she's special to her, you feel like she's special to you,
Right.
and so on, and you feel special to her,
Right.
you're going to want her to see your true self. Don't hide. Let her see, so she can make an informed decision.
Right. Exactly.
She can make an informed decision. All right. Are there any questions? Are there any questions? If you got value today, put a one in the comment. If this was valuable to you today, put a one in the comment. If you enjoy, put a one in the comment. We said we're going to give away a prize today, but let us know if you were able to get the worksheet. And even if you weren't able to get the worksheet, what I'm going to do right after this live, I'm going to post the question that I would like you to answer. And the question for the day that I would like you to answer is, are you focused more on demographics or psychographics? And what are the three? Tell me the top three qualities that you have to have in a woman, that you have to have before you even consider going forward with something. I'm gonna post something on Facebook, and then you are gonna answer the questions in the comments to what I post. Okay. So hang on, and I will post that any minute, and you answer the question. Let us know if you got value today. Did you get value?
Yes, drop your ones. Say you got value. Lynn said she got value. Jennifer, the incredible D. Let's see. Cheryl.
I see Tina got value today. Okay, yeah. We want to provide value. We don't, we want to make sure that this is fun. Okay, the first person, I'm going to post a question. This is how we're going to do the winner. This is how we're going to do the winner today. Today, we're going to give away a $25 Amazon gift card to the winner. If you like Amazon, jump on there, be the winner for today. $25 gift card to the winner. I'm going to post a question. Don't do it before I post it, but I will post a question in a Facebook group. The first person to comment on that post with your answer of the three most important things for you that you seek out in a woman is just going to be the winner. That's it.
Yes. And for the individuals that have not received their worksheet, we will make sure that you get your worksheet.
I will email it. And
don't worry.
Look out for another email tonight or early tomorrow morning, and it's going to have your worksheet for day 2. It's going to have your worksheet for day 2. And I think I will just copy and paste it into the email to make sure you get it, because some people said they couldn't get it from the link that I provided. So we will copy and paste it. We love you all.
We love you guys.
Thank you all for coming today. Thank you all for participating, for playing with us today. We're going to play some more tomorrow. It's going to be fun. Each day we're going deeper with y'all. So today, just think about, what are the attributes? What are the qualities of the woman that I'm really looking for? Maybe I thought I was looking for someone who was 10 years younger, but maybe now I'm reevaluating. If someone comes along and she's 10 years older, will that be acceptable to me?
Right.
Maybe I was looking someone who is this race or that race, this culture from that culture. But maybe if someone comes along and we just end up being way good friends, and I'm really feeling her, can I be comfortable moving forward with that? That's what you got to ask yourself. And also location. A lot of people, a brain can be sexy.
Definitely.
A brain can be sexy. Location. Are you willing to interact initially with a woman who's thousands of miles away?
Right.
And I figure, and I think for me, I would have, because to find true love, like the song says, I would go anywhere. And I didn't have to go far to find Tasha. I had to go right upstairs to the apartment upstairs, and she was there.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to go far, but I would have. If I knew what was waiting for me on the other end of a phone call that was way long distance, I would have gone the distance.
Yeah.
I would have gone the distance. So, just reevaluate what's really important. What is really important to you? Is it her financial stability? Is it her credit score? Is it the fact that she loves animals? Is it the fact that she loves your family, her sense of humor, her religion, her political beliefs? What's really important? At the end of the day, what is really important? Luckily, Tasha and I, we're on the same page with a lot of things. But when I first met her, we were a little different. We're more alike today, a lot more alike, because we've been walking through this journey of life together. But when I first met her, we were a little different. I was a little concerned, but not much, because and now Tasha and I, we just flow together like
peas and carrots. I don't know. Peanut butter and jelly.
Like going down the river, water going down the river. I don't know. We just flow. So guys, we love you. We're gonna post. We're gonna post it in the group. Start thinking of the three most important things that you have to have in a woman. We're not talking about I can't do this, I can't do that. The three positive things that you're saying, this is positive. This is what I have to have in the woman of my dreams. We love y'all, and we love to see y'all back tomorrow. Yes. We're gonna be back here